keeping it and moving on to the next one.
All right, thanks, Troy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We are here in the locker room with Troy Franklin live now. 23 times you and Bo hooked up for touchdowns with the Ducks. How good did it feel to do it as a Bronco?
It felt good. It felt good. It did. It felt pretty good.
And it kind of got some momentum going. You guys, the first 50 minutes, really not playing the kind of Bronco ball that we've seen, especially in the last game. What changed in the late parts of the fourth quarter that got you guys back in this game, Troy?
Kind of just knowing we got to get something started. You know, we didn't have anything really going on in the first half, and we came back in here at halftime. You know, talked it out, knew what we were going to do, and just had to get a spark going.
When you get that spark going, does confidence change? Because obviously lots of struggles, maybe some doubt, not in the last 10 minutes.
Most definitely. I think confidence definitely changes, you know, with positive plays, you know, I think everybody just feels that, you know, like, shit, we got a chance, you know. So doing that, definitely everybody's confident.
In a way, is this a good week to have a short work week, get the bad taste out of your mouth?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know, sure, we'll see what we got to do with this loss today. Like I said, check over the film, all that good stuff, and then we're on the Saints. So.
Troy, appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Before, Troy.
We'll be right back. Stay with us, please.
Put something on top of what went wrong in the first half in this game, several others here at home.
Man, we just got off to a slow start, you know, so that's pretty much all it.
Troy, what is it about you and the rookie class? You don't seem to get overwhelmed. The moment's not too big. I mean, you're down 23 in an NFL game, and yet you guys are going out there and making plays. Can you put a finger on that?
I think the way we practice, and then, you know, just we've been through it before, you know, so it's nothing for us to go out there and, you know, try to get a comeback in.
You've seen Bo a lot. Boy, he makes things happen with his legs.
Yeah.
How much is that just jumpstart the offense?
A lot, you know, he's resetting the downs for us, you know, we get a new set of downs and, you know, we can stay on the field longer.
Troy, how is this
Time for
stuff,
two
how are
more.
you figuring this stuff out? Each week it looks like you're stacking.
Most def. Yeah.
Talk about that.
I think it's, you know, it's coming together for me for sure. You know, just getting more reps out there, seeing things, you know, and just getting the feel for the game. So it's definitely slowing down for me.
Troy, I know the last question, but how do you feel about the end?
It really is hard, but we have nothing but fighters, and I couldn't be more proud of this team.
After a loss like this, do you like to have a short week and get a chance to get right on Thursday?
For sure. You know, you want to get that nastiness out of your mouth and just focus. You know, we're going to recover as best as we can and you know, come up with our game plan that Coach Payton and the coaching staff has for us and go down to Louisiana and take care of business.
All right, Garett, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're going to send it over now to Bo Nix, who's at the podium.
You're a veteran. What do you hope these young guys take from a game like this and apply moving forward?
Listen, like I said, man, the young guys that we have, you would never know that they're young. You would never know that they're rookies or, you know, first year, second year, third year players. You would think like they're, you know, 5 to 10 year vets because, you know, this culture that we have in this locker room is we just build off of each other. We just want to focus on each other, and, you know, we're a family. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you put out your best in the family and, you know, things happen and, you know, the ball just didn't bounce our way. And, you know, we lost today, but I know that this team's going to bounce back and take care of business because that's just who we are. We're going to get in and watch film and do what we need to do and work out the kinks and get ready to roll on Thursday.
Garett, you said that you guys are a second half team. Can you see a difference, feel a difference in the huddle from the first half to the second half?
No, I wouldn't say I feel anything different. I just feel like we just got to figure out what our identity is in the first half like we have in the second half. You know, we got to establish the run game early, and, you know, it starts with us up 5 up front, and, you know, but we battled today. And, you know, that's all you can ask for from this team is we battle, and we showed a lot of good things in the second half. We got to fix some things in the first half and, you know, put 4 quarters of ball together.
Is there anything you can do to
Appointment, in other words, with the way the first half played out, given out what they were doing to the Chargers were doing to the defense after Pat got hurt?
You know, you never want to see one of your brothers go down, and, you know, it was very unfortunate to, you know, because he's a huge part of not just the defense but the team. You know, everyone looks for him. You know, he's the captain of the team and everything. But I think that we just, you know, we just started out slow, and, you know, I wouldn't say that it was necessarily the fault of or a correlation of Pat being hurt. Yes, no one wants to see him get hurt, and everybody wants to see him out there playing. But I think that we, as a whole, we just started slow, and we dug ourselves into a hole that we were gonna have to do a lot of things really well in the second half to be able to get out of. And I think the fight that we showed in the second half definitely says a lot about the character of this team. It's just we kind of, the slow start definitely hurt us. Us as offensive guys not being able to convert and stay on the field definitely hurt us. I think that the Chargers went out and they executed the game plan that they wanted to execute. They wanted to be able to run the ball, effective time possession, take the ball away, and then we gave them two turnovers, which ultimately didn't help us in terms of time possession, and it played into the hand of what they wanted to do, and that's stuff that we can control. The untimely penalties. We have big plays and those plays get negated because of a penalty. Those are things that those are all things that we can control, and it's on us. At the end of the day, it's on us to get those corrected. And I think that the second half we found a really good stride in. Very encouraging because of how that second half went. I think that it showed, like I said, a lot about the character of this team and the heart.
Court, that wasn't a talk about there's no quit in a team, there's no quit in a player, but you guys have shown that, and this isn't the first time this season you've proven that.
Yeah, I think that I've spoken to this a lot, and I don't remember who exactly asked me that question, but after Pittsburgh, someone asked me a question. I thought it was the most bizarre question, but they asked me, "Why do you feel like you guys are gonna be able to figure this out and turn it around?" And I told them, because I see the work that these guys put in. I see the determination and the way that these guys, come to work every day, the way they go and prep, get ready for the games, and the way they go out there and play. And when you see that, and the character of each player, that you're gonna be able to, have success. And I think that we've proven it, week in and week out, that there's no quitting this team. Down 23-0 going into halftime. It could have been easy for us to lay down and, say, "Oh, they got us today." But nah, we went out there and we put our best foot forward in that second half and came up a little short. But those are the sins from the first half, and that's something that we can address, and that's things that we can fix. However, that second half showed everything that we needed to know about this team, and that there's no quit. Everybody's going to continue to battle, continue to fight until the clock has 4 zeros on it. I tell the guys all the time, they're going to get everything I got the entire game until it says 0-0-0-0, whatever it may be. And I know that every guy in this locker room believes that same way. And when you got a group of guys that believes like that, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish.
That may not have been your toughest touchdown catch, but it was high in degree of difficulty. Can you take us through it?
Yeah, I mean, we needed a play. We needed a spark. We needed something to go well for us to be able to get the juice back going on our sideline. And Bo gave me an opportunity, gave me a chance to go make a play, and I was able to come down with it. I knew that I caught it, but it's when you get them replays going and you get a whole bunch of other opinions upstairs, who knows what can happen. So I'm glad that them boys didn't try to overturn the call that was made on the field. But we just needed some juice, man. We needed a play to happen. We needed somebody to make a play, and we always go to each other on the sideline. It was like, hey, you never know who it's going to be, but the ball's going to find you. You just got to be ready to go make a play. And the ball found me, and I was able to make a play. And like I said, we unfortunately came up a little short today, but on to the next one.
Thanks, Courtland. Thank you, guys.
Slow. Our execution in the first half was nowhere near what we're capable of doing. And on top of that, can't turn the ball over. I'm really proud of how this group fought coming out of halftime. When you're down 23-0, some people might hang your head or whatever, so be it. But I'm proud of the way that this offense came together and put some points on the board and gave us an opportunity to, come back, maybe tie the game, go in overtime, or win it, or whatever. Give us a chance.
When you see the third down is sort of the biggest issue, not being able to get a consistent offense as you guys win games, short drives aren't able to be able to see it.
Yeah, I don't really know what the third down numbers were, but I feel like we were probably third and long a lot today, and that starts with the first and second down efficiency. When we ran the ball, 2-3 yards isn't enough against this type of a defense. So putting our quarterback and our entire offense in a manageable situation to convert those third downs is extremely important, and we weren't able to do that today.
When you said you were proud of this team, for how you guys came out in the second half, how important is that moving forward? And we know it's going to be an up and down season like every year is.
Yeah, it shows that no matter what type of adversity that we're going through, that we'll rally together, and not until this clock says 0, we're still going to be fighting no matter what.
What about your finger on at all? I mean, like you said, 16 points in the fourth quarter, fantastic. Why it's kind of taking a little while to get going?
I think in the first half we weren't efficient. We left the defense out there for a really long time. It was constant 3 and outs, and I think probably looking at the third downs, we were not in great manageable situations on third down. So that starts on the whole offense to be more efficient on first and second down.
Perhaps positive today is the way some of the rookies played in a moment when they could have just given up and not known what to do, but they made some plays on offense.
We have tons of great leadership on this team, and we're continuing to build this culture. And so as younger players join all of our rooms, it's our job as some of the leaders and older players on this team to get them right and to know what the expectations are. So yeah, definitely really proud of the young guys on this team. To kind of follow some of the older guys and understand that this game is never over.
Did Bo say anything at the start of the second half or start of the fourth quarter to get you guys jump-started maybe?
It was all of us. It's a collective effort. It's not just on one person. That's how it is on offense. It takes a collective 11 people to execute plays. So it was all of us.
But how difficult is it? A lot of teams will talk about no quit. This team shows it, though.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's in our DNA. So, I don't know what to say. Yeah.
When you lose a guy like Pat, what's the conversation like on the sidelines? Obviously, he's best player in the NFL.
It sucks. It's next man up mentality at the end of the day. But losing a guy like that, it hurts. But it's this type of adversity that, any team can face at any given point, and, you can't let that affect you. So.
A couple of your teammates have talked about this is actually a good week to have a short work week, get right back at it against the Saints. What are your thoughts, BJ?
Yeah, you don't have to just freaking soak in this misery, losing the game. So, most of the time, you just can't wait to get back out there and just kind of get a W or, fix the mistakes, anything like that. So it kind of just sucks going home with a W, going home with an L and, just kind of just soaking this crazy crap. So, yeah.
Even though you knew they were going to run the ball well, because Herbert can throw the ball the way he has, is that kind of what you were worried about, that when he needed to throw, he'd be able to do what he did?
It wasn't nothing. Don't get me wrong, he's a great player at all. All we had to do was play our brand of football. I don't think we did that today at all. Both sides of the ball. We were pretty shitty on third down. We extended drives, was on the field forever. So regardless of everybody's going to say something about the offense, we got to take our own accountability. And like I said, we got to, yeah.
When I walked up, you were saying you can't let losing Sutton affect you. Do you think it did kind of take the air out of your sails for a period there? Happening so early?